Hey guys, so today's video is a little bit disappointing because both the places that I'm talking about are either a legend, so supposedly not haunted, or I couldn't get enough information on the other location. So the first one is the Hermitage that is in Merrill's Inlet, South Carolina. And this is a very sad love story. Supposedly, the Hermitage was built, the plantation was built in 1848, originally for a minister, James Lynch Bellin. He gave it to his nephew, Dr. Allard Bellin Flagg, who lived there with his mother and his sister Alice, who supposedly died there in 1849. There is some proof that proves she had never lived there, because the house had been destroyed during the Civil War, so it had to be rebuilt, and so supposedly it hadn't been rebuilt before she would have had time to live there. And she also went to school in Charleston. So all of that is false. But the story goes that she, Alice Flagg, the sister of the man who owned the place, fell in love with a lumberman, which was looked down upon during that culture. Her brother didn't feel like she was adequate enough to, marry this person. So he sent, to keep them apart, supposedly he sent her off to boarding school in Charleston. So that's why she was in Charleston. But, she soon fell ill with, malaria, and she died from it. Her brother found a ring around her neck that supposedly was from the lumberman, so he threw it away in the marshes, and it is said that her ghost now haunts the grounds, clutching her chest, hoping that she'd find the long-lost ring of her true love, or whatever. Well, someone actually lives there now, so it is now a private estate. I don't think you can go visit there. I mean, I guess you can ask, but I think it's more of blocked off from people. But supposedly Alice was buried at All Saints Episcopal Church. Legend says if you circle around her grave backwards 13 times and lie down on top of it, she will arise and talk to you. Some people just throw coins and rings on the grave. But the church's records show that no one is actually buried there. So she isn't really buried there. Her actual burial place is not known. She probably wasn't buried anywhere near the church or anything. So they just think it's only I cannot speak. Commemorative are in like her honor or her family's honor, because the hurricane that wiped out Charleston, whatever time that was, also hit them, so most of her family got killed during that. So it's more or less just a legend, probably just something to scare people. So there's really no proof that her ghost is really there, or any of this is actually real. I mean, it's real. She was a real person. She lived. She may or may not have fallen in love with somebody of a lower class. But that's the stupid thing about the South back in those days, was they had classes where, like, you couldn't date or marry. Well, they didn't really have dating, they had courting, but anyways, so it was just like, you couldn't choose, and you had no choice in who you got to marry, so Screw the South for that, but anyways. I love the South, hey. Anyways. The second one is Rose Hill Plantation in Union, South Carolina. You may have remembered I did a video way back when on Crybaby Bridge. Well, this is the building that is adjacent to Crybaby Bridge. It was built in 1827 by William H. Gist, who owned the plantation. His family and all of his family died in that house and are supposedly buried in the cemetery. Yeah. So supposedly his ghost and his family's ghost are haunting the house and the cemetery. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. This one is actually open to the public, so you can go for ghost tours and everything like that for a small fee. I mean, I guess they have ghost tours, because I mean, they have normal tours too, we just tour the grounds. Well, apparently the plantation, Rose Hill, was named after the gardens that were planted there. They planted all kinds of flowers, different types, but mainly roses. And it originally had 5,000 plus acres, and is now only has 44. No wonder the ghosts are upset. I mean, if someone took my land, I'd be upset too, but anyways, so that's all I could find on Rose Hill Plantation. They don't really have much history behind the haunting or whatever. They just say the family died there, and they're buried in the cemetery on the property, and so, don't know if that one's real or not, either. I guess you have to go and see for yourself, or I'll have to go and video. Michael and I are planning on doing stuff like that, going out to haunted places here in North Carolina, which I'm going to be starting that series tomorrow. I've decided that the weekends are just going to be like free time for me, because, yeah, me and the baby need, you know, some time to ourselves, and Michael, I guess Michael's sleeping still, but I wish I was asleep, to be honest. I'm so tired. And I literally just got up. And I'm already tired. Welcome to being pregnant. Yeah, like, I'll literally, like, do nothing, and yeah. I'll suddenly get really tired. Or, like, my muscles will start hurting, and I'm just like, really? Really? Ugh. But yeah, I'm sorry Michael and my dog couldn't be in the video. I know they were such a star list. My dog. He literally eats everything, explaining why he was eating Play-Doh off the ground. It made him shit weird too, like I said, he's not house trained, so he like poops inside, and he had like really bad diarrhea after eating the Play-Doh, and it came out looking like pancake batter. And I was like, are you kidding me? And he ate it too, so at least we didn't have to clean it up. But I was like, what? Yeah, dogs are really weird. Like, they'll eat their own poop. They'll eat other dogs' poop. Yeah, my dog literally eats anything and everything he finds on the ground because he thinks it's food. Oh, man. I don't even want to talk about how many, like, things he's teared up. Okay, my blanket has, well, you can see here, he ripped it here. And then it has a hole. It has another hole right there, too. I really hate my dog sometimes. And so I've been sleeping with this blanket, and he managed to rip a little small hole in this one. Yeah, right here. He ripped a hole in it. And I was like, no. But I need that. Because it gets really hot in here, and so Michael wants to keep the fan on, and I don't like it blowing on me, per se. But, so I'll sleep with a blanket to, you know, cover my feet, because my feet get cold. And, I mean, I wear socks to bed, but I'm just like, no. Yeah, anyways, so that is it for today, and tomorrow I will start with North Carolina and see what kind of scary places they have here, and maybe Michael and I can go to a few of them. I mean, like he said, we live near Asheville, so I don't know how many haunted places are near Asheville, so I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see. And you know, there's more haunted places in South Carolina. I think Charleston is one of the top haunted places just because of all the history that it has. In my last video, I talked about so much history that it has. There's so many haunted places in Charleston, so I would just go there for starts. I really would. I love Charleston. I've only been once. Didn't go to any haunted... Well, I mean, I went to haunted places, but didn't know they were haunted then. Didn't see anything. Maybe you guys will get lucky at night. So, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.